When we give, Allah gives us. And that's how the Jamaat has barakat. That's one of the usul of Tabligh Jamaat, right, brother Saif? Tabligh Jamaat doesn't charge you for anything. They just give all the time. Brother, come eat. And you don't have never seen Tabligh Jamaat doing fundraising. You ever seen that? Think. Astaghfirullah. I know people get mad when I say this. All these millionaires and doctors and engineers in South Florida and America, we always begging for money like beggars. Compare Tabligh Jamaat. They have thousands of people. They always have people, but they never ask you for money and they don't fundraise. But anytime you come, they say, brother, come eat something. Come on, sit. When the Jamaat come here in Darul Uloom, boy, every salah is like, come eat. I'm like, oh, boy, I just ate. I'm full. They're always giving you something to eat. Isn't that true, brother? Me and brother Azad gotta hide sometimes. There's so much food. Fruits, food. And they go all over the world. And you don't hear them begging for no money from anybody. Poor, humble, simple people. On the other hand, you have all these millionaires, doctors and money people who boast of land and properties and cars and houses. They're always standing in the masjid and begging for $1. They can't give you a bottle of water for free in the masjid. Can't give you a cup of tea to encourage you to come to pray if it takes that. You know, the weight of a man's heart is through his stomach. So maybe that's how you got to win them to come to the masjid. Sorry to say that, that's astaghfirullah. I know, Brother Azar, if you give everybody a cup of tea here, they'll be drinking tea all in the member and all over the place too. So we gotta be a little moderate though. See them eating all over the carpet and all over the masjid, that might be another problem. You have one extreme. You give the... Telling you what I've just experienced here in Seattle. I went to another masjid called Tawheed Islamic Center. Oh boy. They have food 7 days a week after Zuhr Salah. And they encourage the Muslims now to come, pray Zuhr Salah and eat lunch at the masjid and give a donation to it. You see motivation? So at lunchtime, instead of the Muslims going 7-Eleven and Red Lobster and this star and that star and no star, they come to the masjid, pray Zuhr Salah and they have something to eat after and they give a donation. And families bring lunch and bring food and put it, so it becomes a barakat for the people. You know, the Prophet say there's barakat when you eat in Jamaat. So people get blessings for bringing the food, people get blessings for eating the food, and the masjid also get money. Allahu Akbar. So when the heart is open, everything can happen. But we gotta have iman to do these things. You don't just have to talk and say, I am man. You gotta have iman. A lot of people say, I'm the man. Forget about that man. Try to have iman. And you will see how everything will flow. Barakat. Itminan qalb. Sakina and tranquility in the hearts. Allahu Akbar. Very interesting.